Hey, what's up, guys? Steve here, Scotching Things. Hey, you get a truck video today. Went out to look at a couple jobs with one of my dealers out west, and heading back home now. We'll go over some work stuff real quick. About ready to start kicking off. A little bit later start this year, but we had that bad, all that snow on the ground, but they're finally getting paths done, so hopefully next week or two we'll get started. But so I had time to run out and look at a couple of jobs. That one was a roof. I'll put a picture on Instagram, but basically the roof bubbled up, and that's from got real cold, turned the fans on. There were only 4 vents on the roof, and they froze up, and then when that happens, boop, and it goes up like one of those old school, those tinfoil popcorn things, like you used to make on the stove, where it was flat and then it just kind of bubbles up. Problem with that is it's an old bin. They don't make that bin anymore, and doing all that work in the air, and there might be one company that makes a roof that fits, but there's so much retrofitting that has to be done. It's almost more cost effective to go with a new bin, because it's just so much labor. I mean, for a couple $1,000s more in labor, that's what it would cost us to erect a bin that size, to what I would charge just to be doing all that roof stuff up in the air. Because it's, like I said, it's putting a roof back on up in the air that's not made for this bin, so there's lots of crap to do. And then we went and looked at a couple. I don't know if they're everywhere in the country. They used to be really popular back in the day. They're called A.O. Smith harvesters. They're these blue silos you see on farms. They're skinny and tall, and they were made for like wet silage and wet stuff that they would do whatever with for cows and whatnot. And the problem is, since they were made for wet, they're lined with like a porcelain kind of. And guys, they have these and they don't use them anymore, and they always think, well, I can just put a floor in and turn this into a bin, and it's not that way, because they weren't designed for that. It can be done, but it's, again, really, really expensive for what he has in storage. I mean, this little thing's only like 10,000 bushels, and you're going to be spending, a floor is probably $10,000 that size, and the labor is going to be outrageous, because God, I don't even want to do it. I'm up at it so high. It's just a nightmare. But that's the problem. These guys get these things, and they think because they have it, and it's easier to. They don't really think of what it costs compared to something new, or I don't know. It's like anything. People are always trying to save money. Sorry, this highway's really bumpy. So there's that. So we'll see. I mean, and then the problem is, like, this thing is so skinny, and so they don't even make a floor that even fits it. So they'd have to order their smallest floor, and we'd have to torch, and just a complete nightmare. And braking, we'd have to be in respirators the whole time, because you have to break this porcelain glass type stuff off so you can get to the metal, and it's just so labor intensive. So probably not going to happen. What do I got on me today? I got a couple. I've got a bunch, just because, spending 4 hours in the car. Got the SNG again, the Magna Cut. Been carrying this little guy a lot, so I thought I'd give you a little update on the little PT. It's small. It is small, but it's comfortable, and it's handy. It's very handy around the house. If you don't want to carry around a big knife, you're just in basketball shorts or whatever. It's been a very handy knife, and it is obviously a thinner blade stock, so it cuts. I'm pretty happy with it. So we'll see. It's always like that. You get this new knife, and it's all shiny and new, and you carry it. I was just talking with Aaron about that today. It's always, you get something new, and you carry it, and then you put it away and forget about it. I brought the Rask again, just for fun, because they're just kind of fun to play with. But let's talk some knife stuff. I'm going to do the 40-day challenge again. It's Ash Wednesday today. I've got one more knife coming in. I've been pretty good. It doesn't seem like it, but I've been pretty, like that Hinder Eclipse that was bought way back in December, and I just posted that video up. So I've got one more interesting knife on the way, and that is it. But it was bought a couple days ago. So, sorry about that. This road is... The suspension in these 3500s is so much stiffer, so any kind of bouncy road, you're just kind of than on the 2500. So yeah, I'm gonna try the 40-day challenge again. I did pretty well last year. I think I bought 2 knives last year, but I'm gonna make it this year because I'm really, you know, there's knives I want, but I've really, and like I said, it doesn't look like it, but I think I've been able to kind of chill out and just kind of chillax on the buying. Actually got some stuff for sale, might have a couple deals going, and might move some more that I thought I wouldn't, but it's just kind of like, you know, stuff just sits there. Might as well turn it into fun money. Don't think I'm making it to Blade Show, Texas. Maybe still there's a chance, I don't know. My wife just asked me about it the other day, and I don't know if we're gonna go down or not quite yet. It's kind of a last minute thing. If Strider would have been there, for sure. Hinder's not going to be there, and it just seems like, do I want to spend the money to go down and wander around if there's not much I want to... I'll have to look at who's going again to see. So that's about all I got for you guys. I was just kind of, like I said, just in the truck driving. Didn't bring... I would have brought the dog, but he was supposed to drive when I got to his shop. But then he was hooked up to a trailer and was like, "Can you drive?" Well, I should have just brought. She would have loved the road trip, but shit didn't work out. Valentine's Day today, I gotta go pick up a bunch of flowers for the kids and my wife. And it's really hard. All of a sudden, you know, boys are in the picture now, and I'm not too happy about that. It's a real. It's really hard. It's really hard having 3 teenage daughters who are now all of a sudden talking to boys, and it's just been really hard for me to kind of deal with. It's rough. So we'll see. Let's see what else. Oh, I wanted to. There's always drama. I saw. I didn't see it because I went to bed. Zach Stuff had a live and must have given away some stuff, and something must have happened where people weren't happy how he gave away stuff. So Big Red EDC had put up like a community post that I read, and that's where he was kind of talking about that. And I don't really ever give anything away. If I do, I don't talk about it, but I don't do giveaways. But a lot of people do, and I watch a lot of the lives, and if you're complaining about giveaways, something you didn't pay any money for, you need to really kind of check yourself, is my opinion. You're someone who is, you know, you're watching their content for free, and then they bought a knife, because most of these guys I watch, it's not like they're not getting knives from companies. They're buying them, like Javon, he buys those knives with his own money and then gives away knives. He gives away 2 or 3 knives every Friday night. And all these other guys that are giving away knives. You know what? Be grateful that you have the opportunity. Don't complain that you don't like how they are running their giveaways. I don't know who was complaining. Like I said, I didn't see it. I just read about it and heard about it, and that's just kind of my 2 cents. Don't be a dick. These dudes are spending their own money and nice enough to like pass it on and give stuff away. Don't be a dick. Interesting. I don't know if we'll be up here in time. I've never seen a train derailment before in my life, but on the way here, I saw these 2 engines and they were sitting funny and weird, and I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And then behind them and off to the side, and then you can see, I mean, all of a sudden everything comes in the picture, and there's train cars behind that are all smashed up and burn up, and all these guys working, and man, what a giant mess. yeah, so like I said, I have never seen a train derailment in person. I didn't see it live, obviously. This is just the aftermath. But holy smokes, what a giant disaster that is. So that's all I got for you guys. There's some other knife stuff I can't remember. So yeah, if there's something you think you might want to buy from me, hit me up. All I can do is say no. Like, Will hit me up on something that I didn't think I would ever sell, but I'm contemplating it because I haven't carried it in a while. So yeah, I mean, if there's something of mine you want, go ahead, hit me up. Most of the Striders aren't. I've got one Tanto Monkey Edge, that user for sale, but Rick's got a Direware, and I might sell that other small Direware, the S Mini. I can't remember what else. So that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.